Hey there, ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot, hopefully your favorite, alright, Wild Hearts video person. And what I'm actually going to be doing today is teaching you guys about how you can make weapons in Wild Hearts and how to basically use the weapon system in Wild Hearts to make your stuff super awesome, alright? Check this out. I was actually asked by Mischievous on YouTube to do a quick vid on this, so that's the reason why I'm doing this video. They said they don't understand how to optimize the weapon tree pathing. Well, it's genuinely up to you how you want to create particular weapons, but what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to go into the forge, alright?
Which one are we talking about?
We're going to use this cannon as an example, alright? And I'm going to remove my camera for ease of discussion, alright? So you can see the full window. Your weapon will always start out here, right at the top, right? So let's say I move in this direction and then go down here. I'll be able to bring down two skills, surprise attack, karakuri coordination. At this tier, I have critical chain. So I can bring down the two from the previous tier and add them into this tier. Then so on and so forth. It carries on, carries on, carries on, all the way down here. All right, this is important because this is how the whole system works. Okay, now if I click here, it'll say use materials will be returned. So if I discard my enhancements, I can go down the same pathway. I'm actually going to show you guys the process of creating this stuff live so that you can do your own builds. Maybe you want to follow some other builds. I don't recommend it. Of course, wait for Asian robot builds because they are thoroughly tested. But if you still want to do it yourself, you know, and all that kind of stuff, this is how you do it. All right, so let me discard everything. Now we've got a basic cannon. So just a basic hand cannon. I can move in any direction. All right, but we're going to move here. Okay, so first move here. There are no skills to inherit. So we just click enhance and we go on. Now we're going to go down this pathway. Now, there are any number of ways that I can reach this node. All right, but you can look at all the various different types of skills, whatever. Ideally, you want to start here because of critical master. What I wanted to create is something with a lot of critical. So critical chain is a more ideal skill, and then critical master here. So we go down this way. Now, there are no inherited skills. Do you see that this is blank? I cannot bring anything across because this time, the herbal cannon is the first time that I'll have skills. So I now have a herbal cannon. All right, it's got surprise attack and karakuri coordination. All right, moving to the next step. Do you see that now on this left-hand side, I've got two skills that I can bring across. If I click them, they come over here. So now I'll have critical chain, surprise attack, and karakuri coordination fury. All right, bada bing, bada boom. Then now coming down here, I've got 5 different slots, so I can just bring everything across for now. The ideal skills that I want are critical master, critical chain. The rest is extra. Okay, so we make this now. Now I'm gonna move here. All right, there are no inherited skills, so I just bring everything across first. Okay, now you can, like I said, ideally I want to make a water cannon, so I want to go down here, but I want every useful skill from this entire chain. This is where weapons can become expensive. I could even move back if I so choose. Do you know that you can move backwards to pick up additional skills? It is possible. So let's say that I want to go all the way here, right? Like I could do this really weird pathing by moving back around, all this kind of thing to get like a variety of skills if I so chose. But we're not going to do that right now. Okay, we're just going to do a very straightforward pathing and then we'll worry about the rest later. Okay, so next. Critical master, critical chain. We've still got 2 extra slots, so we just bring everything over. Okay, so I've got 3 important critical skills now. I move on to the next. I don't really care about surprise attack, and savage is one of the basic skills. So I'll drop one of these, right? Let's just take karakuri coordination fury. Why? Because it boosts the power of basic attacks incorporating basic karakuri. All right, so surprise attack is now lost to the chain. Watch what happens. Okay, when I go to the next set, right, I can bring Savage, Critical Boost Fury, Critical Master, Critical Chain, and Karakuri Coordination Fury. My personal preference is to bring Savage, which is baseline damage, Critical Master, Critical Chain, and Karakuri Coordination. I'm now dropping Critical Boost Fury, all right? Okay, move on to the next part of the chain. There's nothing here, so we just bring across everything. Are you guys seeing the system of how we do this? It's very straightforward and simple. Now, I want both critical masters. Why? Because they will boost the chance of unleashing critical hits by total of 10%. We want this. We also want critical chain, because every time we hit a critical, we want more criticals. Let's have Savage as the baseline to increase base damage, and then critical boost Fury for more of that. So we're dropping the Karakuri coordination, unfortunately, but that's okay because criticals are the main part of this. All right, so now that we've moved over to this weapon, now keep in mind that the native stats on the weapon, see the 5% critical chance, that hasn't changed. The critical master would add together with the 5% chance to become 15% total critical on this weapon. Okay, now if I so choose, I can go down any direction I wish in order to achieve this, but realistically speaking, there are no particular skills that I want here. I could go for speed charge. Speed charge is pretty cool, but you'll notice that this particular cannon has one slot taken up by Eagle Eye and only 3 other slots left. I want to have everything for crits because by the time I get here, it's going to be a problem. All right, so I choose to take this pathway instead because there's nothing else that I want. Okay, what does Hawkeye do? Hawkeye will boost attack power against Kimono weaknesses. All right, but ultimately we don't care about that. So again, we're going to drop critical boost Fury. We want critical chain, critical master, and savage. Okay, so take that, move on. Next, we get here. Now here we don't want Hawkeye. We have Fleetfoot taking up one of the slots. And FYI, there is no way to remove the native skill that is on it, right? So all you can really do is that. Now, I can choose not to take it by clicking on it again, all right? But there are no free slots left. All right, so this is how it works. Critical master, critical chain. Okay, move on. Now, remember my weapon was here? Okay, so now we go here. Key Blaze deployment +1. We don't bring along Fleetfoot, we bring along everything else. We have the Narcissus cannon with everything. Then we reach the Nacarius Icicle cannon. This thing has some really good inherent skills. All right, we cannot bring these along. See these skills up top, they cannot be brought along. So all I can do is bring along critical master and critical chain. I would love to have savage. I would love to have savage in there, but there are only 4 slots, and it is far more important that we bring along the critical masteries. All right, because you want to have that, and you want to have critical chain so that if you do hit 1 crit, there's even more chance of hitting more criticals. So you want critical chain as well. All right. Okay, so we're gonna have to lose savage. We're very sad to see it go. By the way, you can also, if you so choose, you can bring along key base deployment 1. I don't really want that, but there. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. And then now when I go to my next one, all right, when I eventually get the Mighty Deathstalker materials, I'll be able to bring along 4 skills, which I happen to have here. And then that's it. That's basically it. That's literally all it is. That is how you create the amazing weapons that you want. By the time I get here, I will have my basic 5% crit rate plus the 10% from critical master. Critical chain will be 28% total. I'd have ice wielder, threat thrift 11%, and you know, the whole thing is just going to be epically badass. All right. But right now, these are all the skills that I have. There you go. This is how you make your weapons awesome in Wild Hearts. Okay. I hope it was a full and thorough explanation. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right. And if you want to see more Wild Hearts content, you can also choose to support my channel for free by listening to my music on Spotify. That helps me get paid. You can also choose to donate, become a channel member, all that kind of stuff. It's up to you if you want to. Thank you very much. If this video hits 100 likes, I'll happily make more. Thank you so much. I'll catch you on the next one, okay?